Hey man, so I wanted to get your thoughts on older fighters tend to do quite well in BKFC. They would really, really well, actually. Like looking at list of champions, and this isn't all of them. This is the majority of champions, though. Just looking at their ages, got Luis Palomino, 41, Lorenzo Hunt, 39, Kristen Freer, 39, Fanny Palumpi, 38, Hector Lombard, 44, Johnny Bedford, 39, Reggie Barnett Jr., 36, Arnold Adams, 37. Now, I'm curious, like, what your views are. I'm thinking that. Part of the reason is because, without disrespecting any fighters, there is a smaller talent pool. There's a smaller group of people who are in BKFC compared to like UFC, Bellator, ONE FC, and boxing in general. So of course that plays a factor, but still, um, there's still a lot of older people are say older, like I'm approximately their age, but a lot of older people are doing really really well in BKFC. So. I'm thinking another reason may be that experience seems to go a long way in bare knuckle, because I know accuracy is really really important because you can break your hand if you just swing recklessly, and so timing and distancing goes a long way when you're fighting bare knuckle. And of course, the more experience you have fighting, the better you are, the better time and distancing you have. So I think that might be a factor. But yeah, I'm curious what your thoughts are.
Thank you for the question. And yeah, BKFC is a new sport. Although bare knuckle has been around for a long time, the sport hasn't. And because because of the age, you don't tend to get many good young, any young fighters, young champions at the beginning of a sport. I think I don't know the history of boxing, but when Mike Tyson became the youngest boxer at I think 19 years old, that was like what boxing was was quite old by that time. Uh, John Jones, I think, was the youngest MMA champion. I can't remember, was 21, I think. Uh, the sport has been around. If you count the Valet Tudo, then the sport still was quite old. So when it comes to any combat sports, it takes a while before the young blood gets to a can get to a high level. That's probably because normally young fighters use a lot more like their not really their intellect, but their agility, their God given agility, their speed, their strength, their reaction speed, their their dedication to train and grow and just train through pain and and train again. I guess when you're older, you don't have all that anymore, and you have to rely on mainly your experience and your skills. And when it comes to a sport like bare knuckle, when it's new, and and they're just getting a lot of talent, the young talents are don't really have any experience in much of combat sports, so they they they're just used to just listening to the coach. Their coaches, I presume, are mainly like Muay Thai, MMA, boxing, Lufwei, Sanda, are not really experienced in bare knuckle or had many bare knuckle fights. The only ones that are close to bare knuckle, I would say, is Lufwei, MMA in terms of their small gloves. I think ONE FC Muay Thai uses small gloves, and some Muay Thai guys use the wraps. They're they're like your closest if you coaches. Other than that, you got to go into underground to find some coaches, and that could be a bit that may be shady. I don't know. Uh, so what I'm trying to say is, the older or experienced fighters will understand that their coach is coming from this background, and they don't know. The truth is, they don't know BKFC or bare knuckle as well as they should. But they'll obviously they're still good coaches. They'll tell you what mistakes you're doing and what to improve on and push you and train you in the right direction. But you, being a more experienced, will know that I cannot take his word 100% on this one, because this is a fight that I have to use my experience and my knowledge. And my knowledge tells me right now that this is a sport that is new, with different rule sets and completely different game. Basically, doesn't matter in combat sports or any sport, if you change the rules or a bit, or change even the arena, or change what you wear, it drastically changes the entire game altogether. Okay, so the more experienced fighters know this. They understand this. They understand they have to use their precision, their knowledge, their experience, and being bare knuckle as well. They know that this is not really a battle of strength and speed. This is a battle of experience, precision of the punches, because it only takes one in bare knuckle to knock someone out. Also, you need to be tough. I hope that answered your question. Any other questions, let me know or leave it in the comments. I'll try to get back to you with my humble opinion. Thank you.